Right, so this is Gemeinde Talbau by Yogi, 124.54 megabyte on the download. And it says on the website, welcome to the municipality, that's a hard word, of Talbau, a map born purely out of imagination, which is excellent. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on all three game modes, that's correct, you're going to use 1,172 slots. And that's because you're all going to use the same equipment. So if we go into that menu, we've got under small tractors, we've got the Case Maxim CVX 115 and then the Steyr 8150. Under harvesters, we've got the Deutz-Fahr top line of 4090H. Under front loaders, we've got the Class Torian 639. Under forklifts, we've got the Manitou MC 18-4. Under cars, we've got the Lizard Pickup 2017. Under trailers, we've got the Wauga DK 115. Under headers, we've got the Deutz-Fahr top line of 4090 header. Then we'll come down to cultivators. We've got the Amazon Senio 4000 Super. Under power harrows, we've got the Amazon KG 3001 Super. Oh dear, 3 meter. Although, to be fair, this map isn't that big, so 3 meter could work. Alright, we'll give it a pass. Then under seeders, we've got the Amazon Centea 3000 Super. We'll give the 3 meters an okay on this map. Under sprayers, we've got the Hardy Mega 1200L. Under slurry tankers, we've got the Shooten VT 130. Under mowers, we've got the Kuhn GMD 4411. Under forage wagons, we've got the Pottinger Boss Alpin 251. Then we'll come down the front loader tools, we've got the Albert Universal Bucket. And then under header trailers, we've got the Deutz-Fahr top line of 4090 trailer. That's a fairly decent starting equipment, mind you, to be fair. So what about the map? So if we go back up to the map like that, so this is your PDA. So obviously zoom it all the way out. It's quite small on the whole grand scheme of things. If you come on here on New Farmer and start from scratch, you don't own any land. But if you come on here on New Farmer, you own this bit of land. So you've got the main farm area down here, field 18, 19, field 11, and then field 16 at the top. And also this little block here. Now this block is your BGA. You can buy it. So click on that. It's only going to cost you 71 grand. But you will need to buy it on the other 2 game modes. Fair enough. And also while we're here, we'll come down to the shop menu. There's a couple of things that you can't sell. Stones being one of them. There's no debris crusher. And we'll carry on going up. We'll go to grass and wood chips is the other 2 things that you can't sell that you normally would do. But apart from that, it's all good. Yeah, very nice. Right, so you start the game down here on the main farm. And obviously, as you can see from these buildings, there is a couple of extra mods that's required for it. Now, it's required to have the Decorative Details Pack by Triangles Trouble, the Bavarian Farm Pack by Bernice X, the Biogas 150 kilowatt by Vertex Design, and the Consumable Purchase Station by Austria Modding. So when I loaded this map up, it gave me the option, it gave me the prompt, sorry, to download those mods as well. So if you haven't got those downloaded, just go ahead and do it. Because obviously, particularly starting off with the game, the Bavarian Farm, Bavarian Farm Pack is right there in front of you, which is very nice. So we start off here. Obviously, there's your pickup truck. And we'll spin back around. We've got this building right here. So open up that. Bit of storage in there. Very nice. Come over here. Bit more storage in there. Then we'll come over here. Is your diesel tank. So we'll click on that. Refill silo. 25,000 litres in there. Although to be fair, that's just a filling point. The actual loading into your vehicle is right in there. We'll see. We'll see. That may be a bit of an issue, but all right, we'll carry on. So you got your main farm silo. So you load in there, then you take out of there. Bit of storage around there for your Steyr. Then we'll come around here. Got a silo here. So we'll click on that. So this is a seed silo. So you buy it in. 27,300 litres go in there. Then we'll come around here. Now, if you have never played with this Bavarian Farm Pack, this building's ace. Because you've got your manure heap there, because it's got a cow barn inside. And then we'll come in here, down this end. There's your sleep trigger. No, there's your wardrobe trigger. There's your sleep trigger. But then we'll come back around and up this ramp. Because this is ace. I love this. We'll open up this door like that. And inside you've got a big hayloft. But it's not just a hayloft, it's a hayloft with a ramp. So you can drive up anything that's going to fit through that doorway with some bales. And you just push your stuff off in there. That's where your feed goes in. Oh, that's alright. So we'll carry on around this edge. So obviously we've done the seed silo. We'll come around here, hop over that fence. So obviously this is where your cows are. So you've got your slurry taking out point there, where the slurry tanker is. And you come in here, this is where you're going to put all your feed in and your straw. And we'll come around here, open up this door like that. There's your animal dialogue box, and there's your taking out point for your milk. So we'll click on that. 45 cows. Obviously they've already come with 10 in, which is alright. We'll come back out of there, and we got a bunker silo just there for you. And then we'll spin it around again, and we've got a front loader tool storage shed. So you can close these gates, doors, whatever you want to call them, like that. Shovel pack. Shovel rack. Fair enough. Then we'll come down here. It's another chicken coop. Now I haven't put these chickens in either, which is great. So you load your feed into there. There's your pallet spawn point. Click on the animal dialogue box. We've already got 11 in. Can I have 360 in there? I haven't placed them in at all. 3 animals. Oh, that's all right. Right, so what I'm going to do, hop over this fence. I'm going to come down the road a little. Obviously, got small fields dotted around. Yeah, small to medium fields. I wouldn't say there's anything big. Well, that's the point. Let's go into the map. It's got small to medium fields. There is a couple of bits of forestry that you can buy if you want to. Click that bit up there and that bit up there. Now, you can buy the periphery. Are you ready for this? 4.4 million. But, and I'll say but, if you click into the actual buyable menu, the map edge sort of stops. Not that far out from the edge of these fields. Along the bottom there, it's an invisible map edge. And sort of like up here, it will stop you. It will physically stop you. I even tried it with a tractor, wouldn't let me do it. So just bear that in mind. There's not a massive amount of forestry around the outside. Just got to be careful with that, because I nearly rolled my tractor over. Anyway, we come down to this part of the map here. So we've got a couple of buyable silos here. So the first one is there. So this one, we'll click on that. Liquid fertilizer is going to be coming out of that one. So we'll spin around. You've got your animal dealer there. So we'll click on that. Obviously, if you want to get them delivered directly. Then we'll come down here. This looks like a diesel tank. So you load into your vehicle out the front there. Probably a little bit more accessible than the one on your main farm, mind you. Oh dear. Then we'll come out of there. I'm going to go straight across this field, actually. It's only a little field. A little run around in the August sunshine. I do like the look of this map. Sort of like set in the mountainous area. The mountains in the background. Yeah, I like that. Right, so we're going to come across to here. So we've got another Bible silo here. So we've moved up to this bit. So that one, click on that. This is for your fertilizer and seeds. So buy your stuff out of there. Then we've got this sale point there. So this one is going to be called agricultural trade. Fair enough. And what we're going to do, we're going to carry on down the road a little. We'll whip down here, past all this corn. It's got another little section up here. So I mean, you can have a little run around. It's not that big, which is, well, depending on your point of view, so it's very nice. So we'll go in here. This is our first bit there. This is going to be your bakery. So you load your stuff into there. There's your pallet spawn point. And then come down this side, past the park car that's in the way, your production chain menu. So this brings me on to my next point, because obviously these production chains, we're on New Farm, we own them, which is ace. Well, depending on your point of view. Some people like to just build up to it, but New Farm on this one, you own it to start with, which is very nice. For me, anyway. So we'll come across the road there. Right, dear. All right, you carry on. It's shocking. So the first thing we've got is the vehicle workshop. So bring your vehicle around this area. Hit the spanner, fix it all up. And down here, you've got your shop menu. If you want to buy something new. Over here, you've got another Bible silo. So we'll click on the map. We'll go back up into that. like that. So we're now on this one here. Click on that. So that's going to be for your fertilizer and seeds as well. So we'll come out of there and then go down the road a little. I'm going to hop over here actually. Why not? There we are. So over here is going to be a sell point. So this one, supermarket. I think we all saw that one coming, to be fair. It's going to be a supermarket, wasn't it? So we'll come down the road again. Then we've got another production chain up here. This is going to be your dairy. So we've got your production chain menu there, like that. Obviously, we already own it on New Farmer. And then we'll come around the back like that. Load your stuff into there. There's your pallet spawn point. Fair enough. Right. We'll go back up to the map. So after having a little run around, we're going to have a little jump across. So we're going to go up to this area here. This is going to be another production chain. This is your grain mill. So usual shenanigans on the go with that. Load your stuff in there. Pallet spawn point there. And your production chain menu there. Obviously, we already own it. Fair enough. And we're going to come back up to the map again. Because we're going to move across to this one here. Right, so this is going to be another production chain for you. So this is your sawmill. So you've got your wood chip taken out point there. You've got your production chain menu there. We don't own this one. It's going to cost you 100 grand. So we'll come down here. That's where you'll load your wood in. Hit your sell wood icon. Now there is no hatch marking area for pallets, which is interesting. So I've gone all the way around this building and I couldn't see one. I mean, you got pallets of planks there. So it could be a good shout that they're going to spawn down here. Or even over here. But there's no hatch marking area. Which is very random. Anyway, we're going to carry on. We're going to come down to this one here. This is going to be another sell point. So this one is going to be called Restaurant. San Giovanni Neapolitan Pizza. Obviously load your stuff into there. Very nice. I do like this map edge. Oh, come down there. You've got this little river. A little bridge over. Got some boats over here as well. I do like this area. But we're going to go get in a boat. A little jetty there. We can go on these boats here. Like old sailing ships. Well, not that old. Sace, go for a boat trip. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Right. Carry on. It's messing around. We're going to come across to the last area here. As we said at the beginning, this is going to be your BGA. So, as we own it, it's already here. Fair enough. So, you've got your taking out point for your digestate there. You've got your production chain menu that we already own. Fair enough. Then you've got your loading in point for your slurry. Got your loading in point for your solid stuff. Then we'll spin it back round there. And you've got 2 bunker silos. Which is alright. And there is one thing about this as well. We'll go back into that there. So you've got silage, slurry, manure, straw. That's not normally done at a BGA. Hay, potatoes, sugar beet cut. Oh no, sugar beet cut's normally in there. Silage, slurry and manure. But you've got potatoes, hay and straw you can have bung in there. No. Oh, that's alright. I do like that. Very nice. Right. Let's go back into this menu. Because we'll have a little flyover. Because the scenery on this map is really nice. I mean, the fields aren't massive. So probably you would get away with doing the 3 meters that you have on the start farm. It's not flat. It's a bit of life from the village over here. And then what I really like about this map is we'll come over here, just over the village, over the top of there, is this section here. Go up there, up this winding path. I mean, it's just for aesthetics, but you got this, like, I'm going to call it a hotel. That looks ace. Got a little patio deck there, some slides and a swing overlooking the area. Oh, I like that. That is very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Drop it in the comments below. What are you going to be doing on this map? Are you going to smash out the fields with some 3 meters? Or going to go a bit bigger? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.